All right, we are in Loyang, the Pan-Asian destroyer, Tier 8 in ranked battles. And we feature 3 destroyers and 3 battleships on each team. The other team has a split. That's a DD that has radar. Le Terrible, French destroyer, the high speed, no smoke, lots of torps, good guns. And a Kagero, Japanese destroyer, lots of torps, pretty good guns, low detectability. And then we've got Brandenburg and Zeiton that both have hydro. And then the Kansas that has really big guns. Okay, I told my team I am going off to Charlie Cap. And it looks like Z23 wants us to all stay together. However, somebody has to go over to Charlie Cap. One of the Bismarcks is asking if I need a BB to help over there. I'm saying it wouldn't hurt. I think I can handle the split one-on-one. However, it never seems to work out that way. I've never just one-on-one. And the split has a very quick radar. It's not bad for range. I don't know the range for sure. It's pretty long range. Might even be more than the normal 7.5. But it goes away real quick. But if a battleship were to whack me a couple of times, the split gets me a couple of times under that radar, the next thing you know, I'm gone. Or so damaged that it wouldn't take hardly anything to finish me.
All stations, concentrate fire on the target.
It is not looking like there's anybody. Well, maybe somebody's coming my way. I'm watching our RPF. And the RPF is kind of dancing back and forth. There's something in between those battleships and me, but they're not coming over to Charlie Cap. And then, for some reason, one of my Bismarcks and the Alabama are both coming over this way too. I'm telling everybody where my RPF is pointing. And it looks like it could have been the Kagero that we're seeing. Kageros grow up to be a Shimikaze, and they make tier 10. However, big difference, Kageros only get one load of torps at a time. However, they can choose to have torp reload booster. But if they take the torp reload booster, then they don't get smoked. They have to pick one or the other. All right, so I told the team, the other team is going to take A and then push Bravo. And so we need to protect Bravo. However, my battleships are now out of position to do that. So they're going to have to get back into that position. Okay, I would like to go after the Kagero, but La Terrible is pushing pretty hard there too. So
all stations, reporting the position of a strategic target.
He's coming toward me. He's going to be able to spot me in a second. So I'm going to go ahead and throw some smoke, get the torps going out there where I think he might be turning to. And then get my hydro going so I can shoot at him and avoid his torps. Loyang has 5.5k hydro. And a lot of DDs have found out that is a bad place to be when Loyang's sitting in her smoke shooting at you.
Astern.
The Terrible is so fast. He got away from my torps. and then we lost our Bismarck. One of them. I don't really have anybody else to shoot at. Might as well shoot at Kansas, who apparently just took a whole lot of damage. And Akazuki got the Kagero, so okay. No, we're not doing too bad here. I'd rather actually lose a battleship than a DD right now. Okay, got that one.
Enemy battleship foundered.
Had a lot of help,
Attention. Reporting the target
but I
position.
finished the job on him before he could shoot again. Now, Loyang's guns at range are very, very floaty. I thought some of my USN battleships were bad. Okay, we lost our Z-23. So now we've lost one DD and one battleship. The other team's lost one DD and a battleship, so we're even here. But my USN DDs, somehow I can get them where they'll land on something at range, but Loyang, I really have a hard time with it.
On the target.
But at reasonably close range, under 10K, I can hit things. Over 10K, very difficult, even if it's a battleship. Okay, I'm going to move on out there into Alpha Cap. I am full health. The Terrible is about 70% health. I don't know that I could take him one-on-one, but hopefully I'll have help from one of my battleships here. But first, let's get some torps going into those battleships. Kind of guessing where they're going to turn to. If they keep going straight, I might tag them with one. If they turn, I might tag them with one or two, unless they get their hydro going. Both of those ships get hydro. Both are German battleships. Both get torps. Zeiten has, I believe, 8K torps. Brandenburg, I believe, has 6K. Zeiten's are 12s. Okay, I just read it on my team lineup. So anyway, just taking a few shots.
Smoke generator started.
Had me under radar anyway. I did land one torp. Now throwing my smoke up so that they can't see me. Allows me to get some more shots away. There will be some torps coming at me though, I'm sure. I'm spreading out my smoke a little bit more so they don't know for sure where to torp to. Now, La Terrible has gone way over back into the other cap, so I can safely shoot back here. Keep the shots going on that Brandenburg. He's the lowest HP target right now. You can see even at 5.5K range, I am having a hard time landing shells. Trying to hit the superstructure, hitting the back end of the superstructure instead of the front end. Oh well. There, lit a fire. That might finish him off. Nope, Alabama finished him. And here comes Zeiten's torps. Lit a fire on him. Sending torps toward him, but I think he's going to go down here real soon. Uh-oh. There's La Terrible. He's focusing on Alabama. Oh, good. Okay.
We've sunk an enemy destroyer.
Got him. Now, Let's see. Titan, you are almost get our Alabama. Oh, you did. Uh-oh. I'm the last hope against a battleship and a DD, huh?
Torpedoes to port.
Well, I got him. Okay. One
Enemy
torp
battleship
tagged him
destroyed.
just right. All right. Whew. Okay. Well, in that case, let's take this cap. Not sure just where Split might be going. He is out there where we can see him on the mini map. My RPF is showing he's in the same area. Oh, he's going to come around back behind me. So I will take this cap. And he's very low on HP. I could choose to gunfight him. But if I'm not careful and he takes me with a torp, then I'm done. On the other hand, I can go ahead and take the Bravo cap, play it safe here, and then make him come after me. We've got this really narrow gap that's going to push him right into my guns, so let's just wait. We're going to have the lead here real soon. We're at 680, they're at 700. My teammates are asking how much HP. They're saying, well, she's almost dead. I'm saying, yep. I know that. But the thing is, it only takes one lucky shot. Now, he can't detonate me, but always play it safe. I'd rather play good defense. Force him into making a mistake. All right, so now I can follow him on my RPF. I know right where he is.
Our victory is in sight.
Okay, he capped. That put them in the lead.
Our victory is in sight.
One of Bismarck saying, I hated math as a kid. You know, a lot of people hate math. That's too bad. I'm sorry. I try to make it better for kids, but it does take a lot of work to learn. Okay, he's coming through here. I know it already. He's right there. Okay, there we go. And got him. That's it. Cool. All right then, that worked out pretty nice. I ended up with 40,000 in damage, 75 target hits, 2 hits with my torpedoes, 4 ships destroyed, 4 fires set, caused 1 flooding with one of those torpedoes, and got 3 captures. That results in top of the leaderboard with 1,926 base XP and 4 ships killed. Let's see here. Who do I want to give comps to? My goodness. Well, Akazuki obviously worked hard over there. And I think both Bismarck and Alabama were working, but I'll give it to Bismarck. Okay. And so the ships that I was able to sink includes the VIII Terrible, I believe is how we say it in French, La Terrible, the Kansas, and the Split. Did a little damage to the Brandenburg. fired off a total of 165 shells for 75 target hits. So a little under 50%, probably about 40% or so for the 21,000 in damage. And potential damage was pretty low, 142,000. But spotting damage was pretty good at a little over 33,000. And I brought in a total of 1 million credits. Wow. And I've been needing that because I'm done working up my tier 10 destroyer. I have the gearing now, but I am trying to work on my cruiser and battleship. I think I'll try to get Des Moines next and then get up to Montana. So I have 764 free XP. The 6,000 something in ship XP doesn't do me any good because Loyang is a premium ship. 764 in free XP helps everybody. And then 496 Elite Commander points plus 9,916 points to help this commander. Oh, I got a compliment back. Well, that was nice. All right, so I have a 17-point commander now, Zhang Gung. He's an admiral. And on here, I am running preventative maintenance and last stand. That helps keep my steering gears and engines and such from getting knocked out. But when they do, I can clank along at low speed, but I can still move and try to get into cover. And then I am running consumable specialist so that it gives me an extra smoke and an extra hydro. And then I'm running demolition expert to help light those fires, and I lit a few. And I'm running survivability expert because Loyang does not have a whole lot of HP to work with, and so that extra HP really helps out. And of course I run radio location because I run that on all my DDs. That's how I knew that the split was coming down, that gap there. I just had to watch the radio locate. Now, if I didn't know that, I might have thought he was coming around behind me. You just don't know. You have to guess then. Radio location tells me. And then concealment expert. I have pretty good concealment already. My detection is down to 5.8. However, I am out detected by Cossack and by Benson's at 5.6. But if I didn't have that, I'd also be outspotted by Akazuki and a couple of other really nasty DDs that would have given me a lot more trouble. Now, that extra HP takes me all the way up to 17.4, but most of the destroyers are still over 20,000 HP. So I'm still pretty low. It's just that I would have been even worse off, and there's no heal or anything like that. I count on my low concealment. I count on my smoke and hiding in there with my hydro running. Without that, I wouldn't have anything. So Loyang has 2 single fire guns up forward and 2 back aft. And then she has 2 sets of torpedo tubes sitting in the center of the ship. And they fire off 5 torpedoes each. I can choose whether I want to use the 9.2 kilometer torpedoes that are relatively slow at only 55 knots and only do 11,600 in damage, or I can choose the high danger, high reward torpedoes that have a range of only 6.7 but 16,633 damage and their speed is considerably higher at 68 knots. They're also a little harder. They're easier to detect, but not by much. And so I've used those a little bit, and I've used them pretty effectively. But a lot of times I really like having the extra range, and that worked out for me in this battle. So good thing I had those, because if I got any closer to, like the Zeiton, he has hydro that I think goes out to 5.5K. And if I run into some of the other German ships, their hydro goes out to 6K like Bismarck does. And I would just barely be able to get the torps off before I'm detected. That's pretty dangerous. So I've been doing a lot of battles, so I'm running out of some of my best flags. Always running the Juliet Charlies for the det. You never want to detonate. So I run that, and I just had to have a whole bunch of Sierra Bravos that extend my hydro. That helps quite a bit. Getting low on the X-ray Papa Una ones, but I run that to give my smoke a little bit longer trail so I can have a little more smoke to hide in. Those things all help. And then I have the fire starting flags and the flooding flags, and that helps also. And even though it increases my risk of detonating, since I'm running Juliet Charlies, I won't detonate. Now, of all the flags, though, if I have to pay money out for anything, I am going to buy det flags. I won't buy these others. Just hope they show up in crates, which they have. But det flags, gotta have them. All right, so Bohica and I are the only ones in the clan right now. Halsey C. Wiztech went over and is playing with the For Fun clan during the rest of the clan battle season, and then I think I'll bring him back over here, and then I might head back over to For Fun a little bit later on next week. I'll take just a math teacher over to the For Fun clan and bring Halsey C. Wiztech back here. We are doing naval battles, and Loyang just got 2 points. And so I'll get out there and try to knock down some more. So that takes us up to 6. We're at a 6-0 lead right now against the Doors, I guess, European clan. All right, well, really enjoyed that little battle. That was a good one. I really didn't have any doubt I was going to be able to finish it off the split, but you never know. So I played it safe, and it worked out. All right, well, have a great evening.